Hello everyone, welcome to TechWet TV. Myself, Tejas Hoskati, and today we are going to be talking about understanding SEO and what and how to make your pages and websites rank on number one or the page number one, how it works and all the details about it. Firstly, let's try to understand the concept of SEO. SEO itself, it stands for search engine optimization. It's all about increasing quality and quantity of your website traffic. That's the main key part over here. Now, Google, the search index pages, whenever someone's searching, its part and what we call it as is an SEM, we call it as search engine marketing part. Out of that, the organic search results which come out, we term them as SEO, and whatever is a paid part of it, we call them under as PPC, which are together. Now, the beauty of SEO is that it stands the test of times. Once you have made your SEO part properly, it will stand over there for the next 1 to 2 years, unless and until someone else outranks you. Now, with PPCs, you will only come up onto the search results as long as you are spending money on it. And Google is one of the most expensive part when it comes to spending on PPCs. Now, about SEO, first and most foremost thing to understand is that even though we are doing and writing things for the people, we have to also make sure that we are writing for the search engine crawlers, which come in onto the website and go through the entire website content. So you have to make your website and your web pages crawlable friendly. That is, it should not have much errors on it, have any technical issues. You have to make sure that you have all your SEO audit part done first before you go the SEO methods. Then, to understand the SEO part, we'll look at how the SEO crawling, indexing, and ranking is being done. So, first part, whenever we develop out a web page, what is being seen by the search crawlers, the search bots, which we term as, is what you see whenever you do a view page source on your web page. How your view page source looks, how neat and tidy your comments are, or how neat and tidy your web page is, that defines how the search crawlers are seeing your page. If that is in proper format, you are bound to rank much higher as compared to an untidy website which is being thrown out to them. So that's the first part of it. Then comes how the indexing part happens. So in indexing part, the search crawlers will go through each and every links that are present on that particular web page that you have submitted to Google. And from that web page, all these links, this can be any content. It can be an image, it can be a PDF file, it can be a PPT. So everything, video as well, everything that is put up on the internet and which you have made it as a link on your page will all be indexed by Google or the search bots which are coming through. Then the next process which comes through is the ranking part of it. And in ranking, what these algorithms come into the major play. So when you talk about algorithm, what it's trying to do is trying to see what is your website meant for, to whom is this intended to. It will try to find the meaning, the source of what makes your web page relevant to a user who's going to come and see on the website. So first it will try to find the meaning of the website content, that is what is the web page meant for, to whom for is meant. Then it will try to see the relevance towards where does this content fit in. For example, if I have written something about World Cup 2022, which is Soccer World Cup, it will understand the context and the relevance and start putting in all the semantics part of it which are relevant towards the content part of it. If there's any footballer that's been named inside it, it will also start putting them all into different indexes part. It will index with my entire page with its own set of keywords which it understands that this website is meant for. And over here, the next part which comes out is the quality part, because everybody is fighting for being indexed as higher level in terms of ranking. And over here, the quantity and the quality level that we put in terms of our content would come into the major play. The next part is whatever we have written in terms of relevance is the usability. Is the content that we have put out useful for the audience that's been written for? And then comes context. Now, after context has been understood, that Google algorithm has went through your web page, it's done the search crawling part, it's indexed all the relevant links and understood what the meaning of this web page is, it will start showing it onto the search results page based upon where you are ranking as compared to other competitors that are there in that particular keyword space. So that is the basic journey of how the search engine crawling is being done. Now, to go more in depth about how these crawlers work, I'll give you some statistics about how SEO is working and performing. So the search engine's major role when it comes to the search bots is discovering and cataloging everything that it's finding on the web page and websites. So all your links come into existence out over there. So crawling and indexing plays a vital role in terms of ranking, which comes out later. The search engine pages, are often known as SERPs, S-E-R-P, are filled with both advertising as well as dynamic organic contents. Now, you might think that advertising is going to work a lot, but as we all know, nobody clicks on ads. And Google data also shows that people actually clicking on ads are only 2 to 3%. Only 2 to 3% of the entire audience that is coming in the impressions that you see are clicking on any ads. The rest of the people are going on organically ranking 1, 2, 3, and 4 number pages. The rest of the people, they are going to get the other leftover clicks which are coming through. So always try to make sure that your web pages are ranking on the number 4 spots or the number 5 spots. The moment you go below 5, the relevancy becomes less and less. So SEO is one of the most safest bets to put your money on when it comes to making sure or getting your ROIs back, because it gives you 20 times the return. That's the industry standard that we have. Any amount that's spent on SEO is a long running part, and it gives on giving you repeated results as well. And the other thing where SEO is very important as well is because if you make your SEO properly for your website, let's say I've built an entire website and I'm going to be trying to sell shoes. So my whole USP or the whole website should talk about selling the shoes, should be a transactional based e-commerce platform that is for having shoes, and which area am I selling my shoes for. So for example, if India is the place where I'm going to be servicing or going to be shipping it across, I need to mention that in my entire SEO keyword terminologies. So when the web scholars come inside, they understand the relevancy of my web page. Understanding that part, if my website is ranking for shoes, if I want to sell tomorrow, let's say mobile phones, then my relevancy of my page is less. And the PPCs which are going to be charged for me to make mobiles be sold through my shoes-based ranking website will be higher as compared to someone else who has built a website purely for mobiles. So always it's better to create separate silos or separate pages around which rank for certain keywords. And that's the whole learning part of the first part of SEO. So that was about how the SEO and search engines they're operating and how the crawlers are working. And in the next topic, we are going to go much deeper into how the algorithm is built, why it's built that way, and what's the design mechanisms of it, which is semantics. We'll enter into that in the next topic. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the video. And I'll make sure that we respond back to all your comments with all your questions being answered properly. Thank you.